Biden insists he does not want middle-class taxes to go up. However, here's the thing. He's going to let the tax cuts expire. The Donald Trump tax cuts that every American got, and they always try to make it like only rich people receive tax cuts from him. But every American received a tax cut. Every tax-paying American. I think if you made $10,000 and you didn't pay taxes, you didn't get a tax cut. But everybody who paid taxes got a cut. That's going to go up, so your taxes will go up. He's lying from the start. Biden's plan would tax some Americans for unrealized capital gains, meaning they'd have to pay taxes on property that increased in value even if they didn't sell it.
I swear, this is freaking madness. How do you calculate that? Like, I
don't know.
Like, on what day do I owe those taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I file on January 30th, and the stocks in my portfolio are worth this amount, but then by April 15th, they've gone down, do I get a refund? I mean, this is so stupid. This is...
And again, I'll say, capital gains tax shouldn't exist. It's a double tax. You've already paid your taxes on your income. Then you take that money that you've got left over that the government allows you to keep, and you invest it. And then when you make any kind of gain on that, you have to pay on that as well. No! Why should I have to? That's just like the death tax, which they brought back after, several years of no death tax because the Republicans got rid of it for a time. But why after paying taxes your entire life on income, property tax, capital gains taxes, all sorts of double and triple taxation that you've had to endure your whole life. Then when you die, then the government wants to take another 40 to 50% of it. So you can't leave all of it to your kids or whoever you want to leave it to. It's outrageous. It's immoral. It's absolutely wrong. It's evil. Biden's budget would increase the business tax rate to 28%, which the Tax Foundation previously estimated would kill 159,000 jobs. It would shrink the economy by $720 billion and cut wages for low-income Americans. Biden's tax hike would lead the U.S. Into having a higher business tax than communist China.
Oh, perfect.
By raising the business tax rate, American families would be hit with increased utility bills due to increased costs for utility providers. Despite high gas prices, Biden's budget proposals include $31 billion in tax hikes on U.S. oil and gas production.
Oh, that'll help.
Okay, yeah, you tax ExxonMobil and Chevron and Shell and everybody who provides oil to Americans. Do you think they're just going to eat that cost? No, they're going to pass it on to us. We will pay higher gas prices. It's not brain surgery here. Let's see. Also, wasteful spending. Manhattan Institute senior fellow Brian Riedel says $2 trillion of the new taxes Biden is proposing would go towards new spending initiatives on top of the $5 trillion in new spending Biden's already enacted.
Help us, Lord, help us.
His budget focuses on advancing equity and environmental justice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Mentioning equity 63 times, climate 148 times, and environmental justice 25 times. Wow.
If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
For the third year in a row under Biden, the budget does not include the Hyde Amendment and would use taxpayer money to fund abortions. The policy that a majority of Americans oppose. They don't care.
They don't care. Nope.
The budget includes funding to establish a civilian climate corps, a demand pushed by far-left environmentalists like the Sunrise Movement, which would pay young Americans to advocate for environmental justice.
Oh.
The Biden budget would increase funding for the IRS by 15%. This comes on top of the $80 billion Democrats gave the agency last year. It also includes other far-left priorities: $3 billion to advance gender equity and equality, $150 million for illegal immigrant legal fees, $57 million to support the UN Population Fund, which supports abortion and forced sterilization to China. Okay. Yeah, good.
It's fun, right?
Those are American initiatives, right? That we always believe in. All Americans believe in forced sterilization. Why would you have any problem with your money going to that?
That's as American as apple pie, right?
Isn't it, though? Yeah.
Baseball.
Hot dogs,
Sure.
apple pie, and forced sterilization. Remember that song? Yeah, it was so good.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. And by the way,
It's catchy.
You mentioned, the initiatives going after climate change, all that stuff. And, there was that talk about they haven't given up on coming after your gas stoves, by the way. That didn't just drift off into the ether. And it turns out that the group that was really pushing for that that has convinced the Biden administration to pursue that policy to ban gas stoves, they have, surprise, a substantial amount of investments in green energy solutions.
No.
Right. It's just
what? What a stunner.
This is
Oh, man.
help. Good times, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you loving it?
No, great times. Great times. Almost forgot to mention, too, while Biden has been laughing about more IRS, I don't know why I keep thinking IRA, IRS agents, we have this story about 42,000 federal employees who are cheating on their taxes.
Yeah. Mention that.
42,000.
But they're coming after, people that actually filed, paid taxes, and they're like, oh, no, actually, we're going to need some more.
Yeah.
So
paid taxes all year and then paid more at the end of the year, and now they want even more than that.
yeah, you know what? Screw you.
Yes, exactly.
You know what? You got 42,000 federal employees. You could
Go after them.
Right. Why don't you assign two of these new IRS agents per federal employee? Get that all locked up, and then we'll work on my math. Okay?
Yeah.
I swear.
Pathetic.
And I'm telling you, Pat, hold on to that card of this government is targeting you because of your race. They admitted as much with the new algorithms at the IRS that
They
are
did.
targeting whites, Asians,
did.
and mixed race people. I'm sorry. That's unconstitutional. And I go to court over this crap. This is madness, man. This country is, we are in the vapors, man. We're in the vapors of existence, quite frankly.
We're definitely in trouble. There's no doubt about that. And we've often made mention, this is not America anymore. And it's truer every single day, unfortunately.